Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something super exciting: how you can make $100 plus per day flipping NFTs. Yeah, you heard that right. NFTs aren't just digital art or collectibles, they're a legit way to make some serious cash if you know what you're doing. And guess what? I'm about to break it all down for you, step by step. Whether you're a complete beginner or someone who's dabbled in NFTs before, this guide is for you. So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's get into it. Alright, before we get into the nitty-gritty, let's make sure we're all on the same page. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, are unique digital assets that live on the blockchain. Think of them as one-of-a-kind trading cards, but in the digital world. They can be anything: art, music, videos, even virtual real estate. Now, why flip them? Well, just like flipping houses or sneakers, flipping NFTs is all about buying low and selling high. The NFT market is still relatively new and super volatile, which means there's a ton of opportunity to make money if you play your cards right. And the best part? You don't need a huge upfront investment to get started. You can start with just a few $100 and scale up from there. Okay, so before we start flipping, you're gonna need a few tools in your arsenal. Don't worry, I'll walk you through each one. A crypto wallet. First things first, you'll need a crypto wallet to store your NFTs in cryptocurrency. I recommend MetaMask. It's user-friendly and works with most NFT marketplaces. Some Ethereum, ETH. Most NFTs are bought and sold using Ethereum, so you'll need to load up your wallet with some ETH. You can buy ETH on exchanges like Coinbase or Binance and then transfer it to your MetaMask wallet. An NFT marketplace account. Next, you'll need to sign up on an NFT marketplace. OpenSea is the most popular one, but there are others like Rarity, LooksRare, and Foundation. I'll show you how to set up an account on OpenSea in just a sec. Research tools. Finally, you'll need some tools to help you research and track NFTs. I'll share some of my favorites later in the video, like NFT stats and Rarity tools. Alright, now that you're all set up, let's talk about how to find the right NFTs to flip. This is where the magic happens. Look for undervalued projects. The key to flipping NFTs is finding projects that are undervalued but have potential. Look for collections with a strong community, active Discord or Twitter presence, and a clear roadmap. You want to get in early before the hype builds up. Check the rarity. Not all NFTs in a collection are created equal. Some are rarer than others, and those tend to sell for a higher price. Use tools like Rarity tools to check the rarity of an NFT before you buy it. Monitor volume and floor price. Keep an eye on the trading volume and floor price of a collection. If you see a sudden spike in volume, it could mean that the collection is gaining traction and prices might go up soon. Follow the trends. The NFT space moves fast, so it's important to stay on top of the latest trends. Follow NFT influencers on Twitter, join Discord groups, and keep an eye on what's trending on OpenSea. Section 4: Buying and Selling Strategies. Host. Now that you know how to find the right NFTs, let's talk about how to actually buy and sell them. Buying low. When you find an NFT you want to flip, don't just buy it at the listed price. Check the transaction history to see what similar NFTs have sold for, and make an offer below the asking price. You'd be surprised how often sellers are willing to negotiate. Timing your sale. Timing is everything when it comes to flipping NFTs. You want to sell when the hype is at its peak, but before the market starts to cool down. Keep an eye on social media and Discord to gauge the sentiment around a project. Listing your NFT. When you're ready to sell, list your NFT at a competitive price. You can either set a fixed price or put it up for auction. Just make sure to factor in the marketplace fees when setting your price. Reinvesting your profits. Once you've made a successful flip, don't just cash out, reinvest your profits into more NFTs. The more you reinvest, the faster your portfolio will grow. Alright, now that you've got the basics down, let's talk about some advanced tips and tricks to take your NFT flipping game to the next level. Whitelisting. Getting whitelisted for an NFT drop can give you early access to a project before it hits the open market. This is a great way to get in at the ground floor and maximize your profits. Gas fees. Gas fees can eat into your profits, so it's important to time your transactions when the Ethereum network is less congested. Use tools like Gas Now to check the current gas prices. Diversify your portfolio. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Spread your investments across multiple projects to minimize risk. Stay patient. Flipping NFTs isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes time, research, and patience. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Stick with it, and the profits will come. Before we wrap up, let's talk about some common mistakes that beginners make when flipping NFTs. Trust me, I've made some of these myself, so learn from my mistakes. FOMO buying. Don't let fear of missing out, FOMO, drive your decisions. Just because everyone's talking about a project doesn't mean it's a good investment. Do your own research before buying. Overpaying. It's easy to get caught up in the hype and overpay for an NFT. Always check the transaction history and make sure you're getting a good deal. Ignoring the community. The community behind an NFT project is just as important as the art itself. If the community is toxic or inactive, it's a red flag. Not having an exit strategy. Always have a plan for when you're going to sell. Don't just hold on to an NFT hoping it'll go up in value forever. Set a target price and stick to it. Alright, let's look at some real-life examples of successful NFT flips. I'll walk you through a few case studies of NFTs that I've flipped myself, as well as some high-profile flips that made headlines. Case Study 1, Bored Ape Yacht Club. I'll show you how I bought a Bored Ape for 10 ETH and sold it for 50 ETH just a few months later. We'll break down what made this flip so successful. Case Study 2, CryptoPunks. CryptoPunks are one of the most iconic NFT collections out there. I'll show you how I flipped a CryptoPunk for a 5x return in just a few weeks. Case Study 3, a random NFT project. Not every flip has to be a Bored Ape or CryptoPunk. I'll show you how I flipped a lesser-known NFT project for a 2x return in just a few days. Alright, we've covered a lot of ground today, but before we wrap up, I want to answer some common questions that I get about flipping NFTs. How much money do I need to start? You can start with as little as 100, but I recommend starting with at least 500 to give yourself some flexibility. Is flipping NFTs risky? Like any investment, there's always risk involved. But if you do your research and follow the strategies we talked about today, you can minimize that risk. Can I flip NFTs full-time? Absolutely. Some people make a full-time living flipping NFTs. But it takes time, effort, and a lot of learning. Start small, and as you gain experience, you can scale up. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you found this guide helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy flipping!